Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for taking your time to come and listen to what I'm going to share today. As you can see, and as we all know, this is December. It is such a lovely time. For me, I love December. I love this season because there's so much going on and a lot of people are happy, especially children. Like, children are so happy when they see a Christmas tree, they see the lights, and they're expecting things. And yeah, I just love this season. I like it. And there's lots of invitations, lots of places to go, and um, lots of good food and whatnot. It's one of my favorite seasons, I must say. So today I wanted to talk about how we can have peace in the midst of the chaos of the holidays. Because as much as it's a beautiful season, but it can come with a lot of chaos. It has a lot going on behind the scene. Um, and we want to create this perfect holiday. And is it possible? Do we actually end up creating this perfect holiday time? I don't know. Let us discuss. So, as I said, like especially where I am, holidays they seem to be so magical on the outside, but inside they they are emotionally draining. They can feel overwhelming. They are stressful. They're emotionally heavy and sometimes even lonely. There's expectations, there's gatherings, there's parties, there's um, kids plays at schools. It's like you are being pulled all over, and instead of instead of a holiday being like a restful holiday is supposed to be, it ends up being stressful, and you end up being tired at the end of it, and that's what it's not supposed to be. So I want us to create peace. I'm going to share tips on how we can retain or have peace in spite of the chaos that is going on the outside. Because the truth is that the holidays will always come with pressure. Even though on the outside they can look as beautiful, as glossy as it can promise, with foods and celebration and all that, but behind the scenes, a lot of people are going through a lot. Behind the scenes, people are dealing with a lot. Behind the scene, people are dealing with financial stress. They're dealing with emotional triggers. They're dealing with family conflict, packed schedules, social pressure, or even loneliness for those who have lost loved ones. So there's a lot going on behind the scene. As much as it looks beautiful on the outside, I understand that there's a lot going on in the inside. And so I feel guilty because sometimes you feel like you can create this perfect holiday experience, of which is not, like, it cannot happen. I'm guilty of that. We compare ourselves, our holidays with Instagram or Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies because they're all like perfect. Good food, good family reunions, no fights, no burning food, not being tired, always dressed in perfect dresses, always happy, always getting the right thing, like the right present. It's like Christmas movies are so perfect. I love Christmas movies. Me and my families, we are hooked on Christmas movies. And sometimes we can forget. We might feel like holidays are supposed to be like that. And the truth is, I don't think they can ever be like that. Like, there's something that is bound to happen. But in spite of the things happening, if they don't go according to plan, we just need to stay centered and be at peace, and have some tips in us on how we can just have peace in spite of what is going on. So what is actual inner peace? It's not the absence of noise, it's not the absence of chaos, it's not the absence of the troubles that we are going through, but the inner peace is just a decision to make that you're just going to be still in spite of what is going on. It is honoring your limits, knowing that this is my boundary, this is what I can do, this is not what I can engage in, this is what I can say no to, what I can say yes to. The inner peace is just, even though everything is going on, knowing your limits and knowing that what you're responsible for and what you're not responsible for. So let me just share 5 tips I have to have a nice holiday this season. Number 1, set boundaries. Set boundaries early on. Decide in your head what sort of boundaries you want to create. Because one of the biggest enemies during the Christmas season is overcommitting. Is saying yes to everything, to every event, to every party, to every play, just saying yes to everything. But know your limit. Well, I used to be one of those people. I would say yes to everything and I was fine with it. But I've reached a point whereby I have my limits. Like my energy are not the same as they used to. So this is one of the biggest thing for me, to set boundaries for myself, where I can commit and where I can say no. So peace comes from protecting your energy, because you do not want to overcommit and then at the end of it all be resentful, be tired and be stressful. We don't want that this holiday season. This holiday season is about being present, being calm, reconnecting with people that you want to reconnect with, and just be restful. We need to be, like, towards the end I find it like it's a time we need to rest so that we can prepare for a new year. It's the time whereby we can think of the year, what it has been, what it has brought, and what you need to learn, so that you can enter the next year with fresh ideas and fresh attitude and all that. So we need to be restful. So set boundaries very early. Yeah. Number 2, control what you can and let go what you cannot control. I feel like this is so big, especially for those who you feel like you want everything, you want everything to go according to plan, how you have said, like the guests will enter at this time, they will eat at this time, and you find some people are late, and then you cannot control that, and then you become angry, and then your holiday is ruined. Or you have family over, and some of them, they have a fight, they have an argument, or there's that just one personality that is always like angry, or is always like in the moody, and then you let that control you. This is for those people. Like, just know what you can control and let go of what you cannot control, because you cannot control and it's none of your business. So do not try to manage everything, like how people behave, how they eat, what they say, whether plans they go perfectly, or whether everyone is happy. I mean, your job was to invite people over, or you've gone to an event. Your job is not to make anybody happy. Like, everybody is responsible for their own happiness. They come, they contribute to that happiness there. So let go of what you can't control, especially people. If they want to enjoy, they will aim to enjoy. But if they come moody, let go of that. Let them deal with that and look for a happy person, a person who is are willing to enjoy this season, and stick to that person. So you cannot control people's moods, you cannot control traffic, you cannot control the weather, you cannot control delays, you cannot control perfection. What you can control is your attitude, what you're bringing on the table, your reaction, your expectations, your time, your boundaries. That's what you can control. So this holiday season, remember, control what you can, and what you can't, let go. Another tip is schedule peace. You know, we schedule everything else, but we forget to schedule peace. We schedule holidays, we schedule dinners, we schedule parties, we schedule events, deadlines, but peace, we feel like peace will just happen, but it doesn't happen. You have to seek it. You have to schedule it and say, okay, every day, maybe in the evening, I'll have a long shower, of whereby I'm just listening to water, or I'll need 10 minutes in my room on my own to just relax and breathe, or I need 15 minutes to read this book, or I need to just just peace and just schedule peace. Or even if it's a walk, schedule that. As much as you're scheduling when to cook, scheduling meetings, scheduling cleaning, schedule peace. Okay. Okay, another one. Oh, another tip. I've been guilty of this one. Let go of holiday perfection. There's no perfection in life. A lot of, especially this season, it comes with a lot of stress, as I've said. And we should stop from trying to make everything perfect, because it will never happen. To have a perfect meal, to have a perfect dress, to have a perfect, well-behaved children, perfect photos, perfect smile. I mean, I find fun and joy in the imperfect, to be honest. When a child has spilled something, oops, okay, let's wipe. Instead of, oh my God, or someone has broken something, or somebody has said something a wrong way, we forgive quick and move on. Like, nobody's perfect and nothing will be perfect. I remember I went to this party a while back, and these friends, they cooked a beautiful meal, and they're such perfectionists, and they wanted everything to be perfect, and they believed everything was perfect. But then, unfortunately, chicken was not cooked properly, and when I mentioned it a few days later, she was not happy. You can tell she wanted everything to be perfect, and how come you are telling me chicken was not cooked perfect? And I was like, oopsie, I thought you were looking for like the truth. But and if that was me and it has happened, it's like, oh, I am so sorry. I mean, just give it back and have something else. I mean, let go of perfection, honestly. And that is a joy killer and a holiday killer. Just know nothing will be perfect, and it's okay for things not to go perfect. Accept it and continue to enjoy the holiday pretty please. Okay? Another tip is just remember the true purpose of this season. What is the purpose of this season? Is the purpose for us to be tired, to be overcommitting, to break our own boundaries? Or is it a season to be jolly, as they said, to be present, to be at peace, to be with loved ones, to slow down, and just to be happy? Yeah, it's a time whereby we can just reconnect and remember what this season is all about. And it's not, yes, it is good to give, but it's not about that. Giving is good, but what if you don't have anything to give? You can give your time, you can give your smile, and just remember, this is a season to be jolly. It's about being grateful, being thankful, being present, connecting, love. So please, let me know, what is the thing that you can do today to bring yourself peace? Maybe is it saying no? Maybe is it just going to 2 or 3 events and having a restful time? Is it not going to attend to every event and attending only certain type of events? Is it forgiving yourself? Is it not overspending? Because when you spend too much, when it comes to January, you are very stressful. I mean, set your boundaries early on, know your limits, and stick to it, and be happy about it. Okay, so protect your energy, slow down, choose presence, and choose peace. And remember what this holiday is all about, the true meaning of this holiday, and stick to it. Thank you for joining me today. If this episode made sense, give me a thumbs up or just give me a comment. What does this month mean to you? This holiday season, what does it mean to you? And what in the past was more stressful that you're not going to take on this holiday season? Until next time.